What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Foxy. Welcome back to the Fox's Den. Get into another reaction. We are getting into the newest episode of Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War, Part 2, Episode 4. Man, I'm hyped for this one, bro. We finally got last episode. Urahara, came through to the research of development, told us how we can reclaim our Bankai, and he created this little pill. You touch it, it prevents them from stealing it because it temporarily hollowifies your Bankai. So fucking Hitsugaya, for example, that man's looked lit as shit. Got his Bankai back. First a little bit at first, but then once he fully got it back, and you can see a little bit of kind of like a hollowified ice mask on his face. That shit looked tough. That shit was so fucking dope. And then also Soifone getting her Bankai back, that was lit. Which just goes to show, like I was saying before, they trained hard enough and they put in the work, obviously, because you can't just sit around and do nothing even though you got your Bankai stolen. You can't lose hope. So they didn't lose hope. They trained and they were able to fight in some way without their Bankai, but obviously it still wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? So once Urahara was able to bring this through and they got their Bankai back, and it also helps the other Soul Reapers that are capable of using Bankai that haven't gotten it stolen yet. They can't get theirs stolen now. So that's a huge bonus on our side now, and it kind of levels the playing field a little bit. But like I said, we've barely even touched the surface of what these Quincy's are really truly capable of doing. Their unique ultimate skills in their Volstor Dish, basically, if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably butchering it, but you know what I'm talking about, because we only seen the one Quincy that Ichigo fought in Wakamundo use that technique or skill, and that shit's fucking crazy. Yeah, but that was also, I don't even think that was a Quincy that was in the Sternritter. Maybe it was, but who knows how long down the list he was, because it's like A to Z, you know what I'm saying? So who knows if he was really up to par with the rest of these Quincy's that we're seeing right now, going up against some of the Soul Reapers. We got the girl Quincy that's going up against Shinji. I can't remember her name right now, but Shinji's Bankai is dope as fuck. That was lit to see last episode. And also just him kind of fucking with her, and how his Zanpakuto even works, and kind of twists with your reality and makes you start tripping out and shit. That shit was really cool. I like his Zanpakuto a lot. We saw what's his fucking face, Sajin, come back through and initially stop her from attacking the foot soldiers of the Soul Reapers, but his main goal, he's determined to go fucking take out Yuha. And so whatever training he's done, he feels confident enough that he can fucking do this. Or even if he's got to have the confidence, but even if he's not able to fucking take him down, he's determined to fucking put everything he has into it. That much is clear. So we saw him, and then I think that's pretty much about it, because we saw before that, we saw Hitsugaya, like I said, and Soifone with their Bankai's back, and kind of defeating the ones that stole their Bankai from them, at least temporarily, or those main enemies that came to fight them first. But there's still plenty of Quincy left. So and then we saw somebody pull up on Hitsugaya, we saw some sort of shadow, somebody land next to him or something. And so that's all right, who the fuck was that? Because they're teasing you, you just see the shadow and it lands, and then we get to the halfway point of the episode, it's fuck, who was that, bro? Who just pulled up? But as we can see towards the end of the episode, right before the episode ended, that's where all the Quincy's are starting to unleash their Volstor Dish, their ultimate technique, which is basically the equivalent of a Bankai for a Soul Reaper, from my understanding, how I understand it. And that shit looks crazy. It looks fucking insane. So I can only imagine what they're about to show us, how they're what these abilities are even capable of with their ultimate techniques, and how it powers them up, because it's probably unique to each Quincy, you know what I'm saying? Just each Soul Reaper's Bankai is unique to their Zanpakuto type thing, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be very interesting. Like I said, I read this a long ass time ago, so I don't even remember a lot of these Quincy's techniques. It feels so fresh. This is the only show, I think, we've been waiting on so long, that I've already read and finished, that it's probably the one that I'm least refreshed on, in terms of because I only read One Piece, this, and then I finished AOT a long time ago too, but that's really close to ending in the animation. My Hero, and then Black Clover. Those are the only ones I read. But this one is probably the one that I because it's finished. It's literally finished a while ago. This is the one that I'm least refreshed on. So it already feels nice and fresh watching this, and I kind of like not remembering every minute detail for that reason. Like I don't know what to expect with these Quincy, so I'm excited to get into this, see if the fights turn up a little bit, and see if we get some more action with Ichigo too, because we've only been getting him walking through this like aisle that is obviously taking everything he has just to fucking scrape his feet across this thing, and it's only at the end credits, like at the end of the episode. So I'd be curious to see if we see more of that, or maybe even just Squad Zero in general, like maybe Byakuya, like we saw him at the beginning of episode 1, Rukia, Renji, like we haven't seen them since then, so that'd be nice if we catch up with them at some point. But yeah, I'm excited to get into this. If you guys enjoy it, please leave a like down below, comment, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you know the next one's dropping. Let's get into it. Bleach 1000-Year Blood War Part 2, Episode 4, or whatever the fuck the total episode is. Let's get it. Dude, see, just the fucking transformation of it, like the radius of the transformation just took out so many soldiers, so many Soul Reapers. Yeah, we'll see about that, you know what I'm saying? She got a nice little opponent, okay? But that's funny that they actually kind of like left her. You know what I'm saying? Like they're trying to just chill. At least that's what it seems like. Bro, her wings, yeah, like her Volstern Dish, I think that's what it's called, looks wild. So I think the Volstern Dish, like every Quincy that uses this ultimate technique, they have wings like this. Because the first guy that we saw Ichigo fight in Wiko Mundo had wings as well. Damn! She said, shut the fuck up! Yeah, she's not fucking around. Oh my god! Yeah, nah, she tough. Fits her personality though. She just fucking wants to destroy shit. Like good shit, Sajin. Hinamori, Shinji's captain of Squad 5, right? Which was Aizen's squad. So I'm pretty sure that was Aizen's lieutenant. Hitsugaya's like sister or some shit, right? Damn, bro. Oh shit. So once it hits, whatever it does hit, that's the bomb. She's not throwing bombs. Hey! What the fuck?
Jinka no jutsu. それが我が一族の秘技の名ですか。
我が人狼一族は生前の罪とがにより畜生道に落ち、それでも死にきれずソウルソサエティへと舞い戻った一族。その罪とがの鎖をひとときたち。
Okay, so basically their original forms, which was humans, pretty much. And it probably comes with a power-up with that. So he defeated him, because he looks like he's fucking going through it right now on the ground. The Elder. So I remember like when he first came here, the Elder was like, oh fuck no, like you're not about to show up now and just demand this shit, bro. Like square up. He's bleeding too, so yeah, they had to have like kind of fought. That episode was fucking heartbreaking. That shit was crazy. Wow, so he really tore out his own heart. Was that just a test of resolve? Or was that what really needed to happen? I wonder if his Bankai might be different, bro, because I think we've seen it in the first, like, way back That's what we're used to seeing. Yeah, that huge ass shit. Oh, okay. Bankai's true form, just like he's in his true form right now. Hey, yo. That looks so fire. Oh my god. Yo, the 3D. It looks good.
断崖上映はその鎧を脱ぎ捨て、冷圧のみ、力のみがむき出しとなった姿。気候の術で倒すことはできる。
Yo, this looks like some AOT shit right now, dude. Oh!
冷圧抜き出しなら弱点丸出しでしょ。半壊の方が壊れて平気でも持ち主のあんたはそうじゃないでしょ。何よその穴。
我が肉体ももはや抜け殻。
He literally tore out his heart, bro.
器に過ぎぬ。人の姿でおるうちは、わしが生き絶えることはない。
She's running? You scared?
なんなの？あんた命捨ててんの？
源流祭殿が命を懸けた戦いに、わしが命を懸けぬ理由などあるものか。この戦いに踏み入る前に。
Yo! Sajin's a fucking beast. He was determined to die before he even got here, if it came down to it. Obviously, he tore his own fucking heart out. The fuck out of here, bitch. Let's go. Go ahead, Sajin. Oh my god, that shit is tough. Oh, you can see him in the distance from where you up high is. Nah. You heading straight for him? Nah. Yo, he cold as fuck. Damn, he going through it though. How long does this technique last?
No. 気づいておるか、サジンや。お主のその感情が復讐じゃということに。お主が共に散々と説いた命を捨てた復讐じゃということに。
Damn, yo! Yo, this episode's crazy.
おい、復讐こそ我が一族の真の姿。
Wow. Because they were banished into the animal realm, like the elder said.
我が一族のもとへ。復讐の獣へと身を落とす。そのギリギリまで怒るがいい、呪うがいい、復讐の念にのたうつがいい。
That was wild. The heart just sitting there still beating.
わしはまた流らえる。物言わぬ畜生となり果てるまでわしの。
Yeah, he's a full beast now.
ありがとうよ。
Ate his heart. God damn.
当然へ放った言葉をわし自身への戒めとしなかったことの報いか。
Damn.
わしは
隊長は間違うとりゃしません。
Bleach number 17 in the dude. I love the title fucking transitions. Heart of Wolf. That's a real fucking lieutenant right there, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Damn. What a fucking episode, or first half, I guess, since we're at the halfway point for fucking Sajin, man. That was lit. Oh, this is King Do. Okay, so yeah, he's not completely defeated yet. He got fucked up though.
破損率 45% まで修復。
私が死神に負けるなんて5人の中で最初にやられるなんて
Yeah, that's right.
許せない
Stupid ass.
絶対許せるわけない僕たちバンビちゃんがいないと寂しいもんねえやめてやめてよシージ
Oh yeah, I think they all pulled up on him to finish them off. Like, yeah, you lost. We don't need you no more.
僕もそう思うよ。
ああ、障壁の霊視をこちら側から徐々に奪い、薄くした。予想以上に時間がかかった。素晴らしい術だ。
だってさ。
素直に光栄ですと言っておきましょう。
Yeah, even though he just fucking destroyed it.
そちらが壁を削るのに時間がかかったのなら、こちら側に新しい壁を作る時間が。
This has more layers to it.
最初のものとは随分形式の違う壁だ。手洗い手段を取らせてもらう。
Yeah, I'm trying to see Shinsuke go off, dog. The fuck, you stopped?
時間か。
次はとびきりの茶を入れて待つとするよ。
Yeah, I fucking love Shinsuke.
さっきのすげえ。
I'm trying to see him go in.
冷圧が2つ消えた。
第2ラウンドだよ、起きて。
なんだあのガキ。
What's his fucking name? James or some shit?
そいつはもう戦闘不能。
Yeah, his name's James.
我が輩はいつだって本気だ。
Damn.
Hey, wow! 2, 3! アラリーがないのは寂しいものだな、ジェームズ。
おっしゃる通りです、ミスター。
The fuck is that?
あの光は。
Oh, it's coming up from above. It's coming up from above.
輩が向かうべきかどうか迷う。
It's some of our friends.
どう思う、ジェームズ？
あんだけピカピカになって落ちてきた奴らを片付けたら目立つですよ。
いざ行かん。遅れを取る
Who
のよ。
is it? Who is it?
そのつもりだ。
He didn't even let him finish his sentence, and he picked up his chain and yanked his ass, bitch. Damn.
修行の成果も出さねえままあっさり乗されやがって。
隊長2人相手だよ。
Oh, 2v1 action. Okay.
心配すんな。時間は取らせねえよ。
Yeah, we haven't seen either of their Bankais, I don't think. That's gonna be an interesting fucking fight. There's two fucking people that just fell from above, bro. It's probably fucking Rukia and Renji, bro. Who the fuck else would it be? Because Byakuya, like, just woke up not that long ago. Like, yeah, that motherfucker was fucked up. And then I'm assuming Ichigo is still doing his thing because we have another end credit, so I'm assuming it's gonna continue the trend where we check what's going on with him in this aisle. All right, come on, show me Ichigo, bro. He is exhausted. How close is he?
その重みこそ恩師の守らんとするもの。
Wow.
恩師の見ているものこそ万事万端万世不朽の記憶と借界、すなわち王の力。注がれた力の大きさに耐えうる器が砕ける。
That shit looks wild. Don't fucking end. Oh, thank God. On to the next. Okay, let's go. Yo, that shit looks so lit. Let's fucking go, baby. Another fire episode in the books, bro. That shit was gas. Oh my fucking God. Alrighty, guys, what another amazing episode of Bleach. That was fantastic. The first half of the episode was completely pretty much where we left off at the beginning. all the way through encapsulating this fight between this girl Quincy, who we saw was fighting Shinji at first. You know, we see pretty much her and a couple other Quincy's. I don't know which other Quincy's have used their Volstern-Dish yet besides her, because we saw a good amount of those lights go up, but we didn't catch up with any of the other Quincy's that actually use that technique besides the girl in the beginning, who fucked up Shinji right away, pretty much. Her lieutenant, or his lieutenant, comes in, which was also Aizen's lieutenant, I'm pretty sure, and Hitsugaya's sister, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty fucking sure on that, if I remember correctly. She comes to try and help, but obviously she stands no fucking chance, so Sajin comes in, saves both of them for the time being, takes a couple of hits for them, you know what I'm saying, and then that's when he says, like, yo, get the fuck out of here, take them. And that was right after, you know, she planted a bunch of explosives on him, and that revealed, you know, the bucket that was over his head, or like the mask, whatever. And you see under it, it's not how he used to look. He looks straight up like a human. You know, like I'm saying, like a normal person compared to before, where, you know, the Quincy kept on calling him doggy because he looks like a dog. You know what I'm saying? So we learn from, there's like a little flashback within, like, while this is happening and while he's explaining like what this technique is, the Jinka technique. Basically, it showed us him talking to his elder. So I'm assuming he beat him or, like, you know, fucked him up enough to, he's like, all right, he deserves the respect to be able to, like, actually be taught this technique. Where at first the elder was like, fuck no, like, you don't get to just come back here and be able to, you know, request whatever you want. Like, you left from this place, you know what I'm saying? But it seems that, you know, he showed that he was worthy enough, and then and how serious he was. And then also another test of resolve, or even just to be able to do this in general. Like, it shows that it takes a lot of determination and how much you really want to achieve this goal that you want to take upon yourself, because you literally have to rip your own heart out, and that's how you do this technique, basically. Because according to the elder, you know, however long ago, their clan was banished to the animal realm or whatever, so that's why they have the appearance that they do now, and how Sajin's appearance looked before. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was their normal appearance ever since they were, like, kind of banished to that realm. But even though that wasn't enough for them to completely stay there, they still ended up coming back to the Soul Society, and they, you know, lived on the outskirts, like wherever the fuck the elder was at. So that's how it's been for who knows how long. But this Jinka technique basically shows your true self, or makes you your true self, like how you're supposed to look as like a human, and then also, you know, makes it so like you're kind of immortal for a little bit, because you literally have your heart out. Like, you're not supposed to be alive. You know what I'm saying? He literally took his heart out. But with this technique, even though he doesn't have a heart, he's immortal for a short amount of time before, you know, eventually you don't have any power left, and then we see what happened to him towards the end. But that whole fight was fucking gas. Like, the CG was looking great with the Bankai, because he launched his Bankai. I'm pretty sure we've seen this before in the first season, or not the first season, but like the first, like, way back, like early on in Bleach. Sure enough, we have. I was like, yep, that looks familiar. And then you see the armor shed off, and it's like, oh shit, the Bankai is showing its true form too. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it makes sense. It's like Sajin's kind of like in his true form. Like, the Bankai would also have like a true form or some sort of power up or something. So that was dope as fuck. And it looked amazing. And the Quincy girl was just shocked beyond belief. Like, what's that hole? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and she actually started getting scared. Like, you saw the fear in her eyes, and she started backing away and running. Like, I was like, bro, nah. Sajin is not here to fuck around, bro. He's here for business, baby. He's trying to get Yuha Baha's head. That shit was lit as fuck, bro. And her Volstern-Dish, you know, still, it looked amazing, and obviously it was very powerful, but you could definitely tell from her character and her personality, she was like the cocky type, and also one that, like, probably, like, never really listens to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Just like a drama queen. You could tell that right off the bat. So this like first moment of reality hitting her, where she actually was getting fucked up by Sajin, and then in turn losing to him, and she couldn't believe it. She was in disbelief. And then basically Yuha Baha had Uryu, probably somebody else, and whoever, and then I think her name's Bambi. Bambi's like other, like, girlfriends, like the four of them, like, came and, like, kind of were looking over here, like, oh, like, poor Bambi, like, we wouldn't want to live without you, but, like, she was being sarcastic, like, they're about to finish her off because you fucking lost. Same with the other Quincy's that lost, like the Quincy against Soifone, and then the Quincy Kangdu against Hisugaya. Even though they're okay in terms of respect and hierarchy and all that bullshit within the Quincy's, they're like, oh fuck no, you lost, we ain't got no use for you no more, you gotta die, you gotta go. So I'm assuming that's what happened. They didn't actually show it on screen, but that's what it hinted at least. And then towards the end of that whole, you know, scenario, we saw Sajin, like, you know, starting to walk towards the castle where Yhwach is with his Bankai, seeing his Bankai crumble, and then he starts to basically, he's like at his wit's end in terms of like energy and all that. So he's like, just a little bit longer, like, please, like, I need to fucking avenge Genryusai. Like, you know, this is how badly he wants this. And it also goes to show, like the elder was talking about, like, yeah, this is exactly what you were, like, what you're doing now. Do you realize what you're doing now is exactly what you're telling your friend Tosin not to do? Go down the path of revenge, this and that. And it's the same path that he went down, and this is what he gets for that. It's kind of like his punishment or consequence of going down that path, even though he had the warnings all in front of him and he warned his friend for all those years where he should have known better. This is how badly he wanted to get revenge and avenge Genryusai, but he accepted that wholeheartedly, and as he starts to transform, that's like kind of like his consequence. He fully transforms into a wolf, or doggy, as fucking Bambi would say. And so that's like his consequence. Like you can't like talk anymore, like he can't communicate how he used to. You know what I'm saying? Because it was kind of like a half-formed like a demi human, I guess you could say, in a way, because like he's still like everything, all the other characteristics about him besides the way he looked as a dog were a human. Like he could talk, he could converse, you know what I'm saying, all this stuff. Like he fights like a human, you know what I'm saying. Like his appearance was just a dog, but now he's fully a dog, and that's pretty much the consequence of using this technique in turn, you know, his own actions in going down that path of revenge. So he accepted that, and that's what he wanted. And shout out to his fucking lieutenant, because he pulled up, put him on his back. He's like, you know what? Let's go. Let's fucking go take out Yhwach, Captain. Like, what a fucking real one. Like, all the way to the end, still fucking supporting him. Like, man, what a real fucking lieutenant. That was lit. And then the second half of the episode, we caught up with Shinsui a little bit and his lieutenant, and then the fucking headmaster of the Sternritter B, and how he destroyed the first barrier, and then she set up another barrier, and then apparently he got called to Yhwach, so I'm assuming he has an order coming to him at some point on what to do next or something, because he's getting ready to leave, and then he might come back, he might not. But Shinsui asked him, he's like, when you coming back, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to see that fight, bro. I'm trying to see fucking Captain Squad 1, you know what I'm saying? Shinsui, I'm trying to see him go off, bro. I just love that motherfucker. His character, like, he's so cold, bro. I love him. We saw a little bit of that. What else? Oh yeah, pretty much the rest of the episode, I think, other than that, was catching up with Ikkaku, whatever his other friend is that's also in the same squad, and then I can't remember his name, but the lieutenant of Squad 9, and them getting basically pieced up by the fucking wrestling Quincy with his little fucking ref or bell ringer James, dude. Those two are fucking hilarious, bro. He fucking rocks them, and he's actually submitting him. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Like, he's really playing the character, bro. Like, he's all about that shit. But yeah, that was cool to see too. Like, you know, this guy's not one to be fucked with, because he's taking on like 3 basically same level, like, you know, like lieutenants, and he just mops the floor with them. And then this lieutenant of Squad 9 was trying to like hold him back, because we saw those 2 beams come down from the sky, and I was like, at first, like, you know, it's a loud ass bang. I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, what's going on now? But then I realized it's coming up from above. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously the wrestling dude, that piques his interest, so he's like, oh, maybe I can go over there and see what's good with whoever the fuck just came down, because he already mopped the floor with them, right? And then, as I said, the lieutenant of Squad 9 was trying to stop him and like hold him back with his chain. Before he could even finish his sentence, the wrestling dude just fucking yanks his ass and fucking lariats him in the fucking neck, bro. Like, nah, that shit geeked the fuck out of me. That shit was too funny, bro. He was like, shut the fuck up. Like, and then his captain shows up, stops him from getting beat on even more, and calls him pathetic. Like, what the fuck, pathetic ass lieutenant? You know, he's used to getting shit talked. But yeah, he pulls up, and then also, which is both of them, the other captain too. I can't remember what captain of squad he is, because Captain of Squad 9 pulled up, and then the other captain that was also a part. They were both a part of Shinji's like visored crew before they were reinstated as captains. I can't remember which squad the long-haired dude is from. I want to say maybe 3, because Geen was 3, and Geen's obviously no longer in that. You know, he's dead. So maybe he's captain of Squad 3, something like that. But yeah. They pull up, so there's a little 2v1 action, and that actually catches the wrestling dude's attention. He's like, all right, bet, okay, bet, say less. That's where the episode ends, and then as usual, we get our, usual end credit with Ichigo, and he's like really close to the fucking like end of this path, and he's like, it's taking everything he has. Like, he's exhausted as fuck, he's sweating his ass off. And then we get a little bit more of an explanation from the bald dude, like, these things that you're seeing, it's kind of like, memories and revelations and stuff, and then he says essentially it's like the power of the king, and it's like, are you able to handle this? And it shows all these colors, and what I'm assuming is like this vast amount of spiritual pressure, and it's like, can you really handle this? And he fucking does, and then he continues walking, and he finally reaches this room where he sees one of the other captains of Squad 0, the one girl, which I think is the last person in terms of the captains of Squad 0. So yeah, he's gotten through it, bro. He's fucking just about seen everybody, because he started off at the bath place with the fucking faux hawk dude, saw the big girl, the cook that is big and then also like digest extremely fast, and then the dude that made his Zanpakuto, or made him realize that Zangetsu is not really a Zanpakuto but his Quincy powers, and then reforging and actually making his real Zanpakuto, which is kind of this dual blade thing, which looks fucking sick. And then he just got done with the bald dude. So yeah, I think there's 5 of them, so this should be the last person. So who knows what the fuck his last little endeavor is. And then after that, I'm assuming he should be ready, right? So like, dude. It should get more and more lit, bro. So that's pretty much where we left off. That's everything that I think I covered in this episode. And yeah, man, that's gonna do it for me. We got until next week to get another episode, but I'm content. I'm chilling, bro. I'm good with that. So that's gonna do it for me. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like down below, comment, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you know the next one's dropping. I'll see you on the next one. Y'all be good. Deuces.